That's better. What was that?
Do one more scan round.
It's like a clink.
Yeah, I heard that. Creepers, welcome to another episode of House of Gus Paranormal Investigations. I'm Gus. This week's story is a continuation from last week's where we covered Simon Cedeno, the butler, killing an English housemaid, Margaret Burke. In 1866, a wealthy Englishman known as William Ready Money Robertson met Simon Cedeno in Panabar on his return to New Zealand. Liking the look of Simon, Ready Money Robertson brought Simon to his Cheviot Hills station. Not long after arriving, Simon asked to be released from his position. Ready Money refused. By 1871, Simon was working as a butler in the townhouse rented by the Robertsons. And Eliza Robertson, Ready Money's wife, always treated Simon with respect. Simon told police after his arrest that he was verbally abused by Ready Money, embarrassing him at every opportunity. Ready Money refused to release Simon because he still owed him money for the fare on the boat to get here and also for the clothes that he was wearing. There's rumoured the two maids who worked for the Robinsons, Maggie and Kate, also known as Catherine, Maggie's cousin, used to tease Simon about him being in love with Margaret. On the night of Margaret's murder, January 9th, 1871, Simon thought he overheard Maggie and Kate whispering about his new courtship. He became so enraged he picked up a bread and butter knife and attacked Catherine from behind while she was doing the dishes. Thinking she was dead, Simon moved on and followed Margaret in a rage and burst in on Mrs. Robinson and her two daughters and Patrick Campbell having a cup of tea. Margaret tripped on her dress and Simon stabbed the butter knife into her, withdrew the knife and stabbed her again in the same spot. Margaret then arose again and took a few steps and fell to the ground and unfortunately passed away. Catherine did survive. She had a few stabs to the face, chest and I think to her side as well. But yeah, it was pretty sad that that had happened and no one really knows what the outrage was, what it was from. It could have just possibly been the girls teasing him too much and he finally just snapped. But yeah, Margaret was buried in the Roman Catholic section of the Barbados Street Cemetery. And a month after her funeral, a bloodied handprint on Margaret's headstone appeared. Legend has it Simon was reaching out beyond his own grave and was still tormenting his victim. They replaced the headstone as the Hallswell Quarry was known for impurities in the stone like iron, but it came back. The gravestone soon became popular with people coming from all over the world. This led to the stone being smashed and vandalised, and removed by the City Council. Plans were set to repair the famous headstone, but the pieces were lost. As me and Carl were there during the day, we just kind of thought maybe that because Roman Catholics and everything to do with that and the bishop and all that kind of thing, maybe that they had intervened and taken the headstone back, possibly to study it for demonology. Basically, it could be a Satanism thing. We kind of don't know, but we feel like that the Roman Catholic Church just stepped in and removed it, as it was still unexplained. Even though there were rumours, that it was from quarry, this Hawswell quarry and other headstones had the same stone. Tonight we are going to check out the Barbadell Cemetery. We're also going to do an E.M.F reading and an EVP session. We're also going to go and visit the site where the townhouse used to be, which is on the corner of Cambridge Terrace in Montreal. When it was occupied by the Robertsons, the street was originally called Canterbury Terrace. We will be doing a EVP session there and an E.M.F reading. The spirit box that I use is an app. The links will be in the description box. Please use these responsibly. I didn't explain this last week. If you are going to use them, please say a prayer. Bless yourself, protect yourself with crystals if you have to. We all know that negative energy is not good and can follow you home, and I'd hate for that for you guys to happen. It can cause all sorts of problems. They can be removed, but depending on what kind of energy it is and what it is, you may need more specific or specialised people to come in and help you with that. Please hit the like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Walking to the cemetery. On Cambridge Terrace. Empty section in here. The old house is down by the river here. Fortunately, we can't drive down, we have to walk down on this side of the cemetery. Looking forward to seeing what we can hear and see. And this is the beginning of the English church, I think is what I read earlier, side of the cemetery. Can't see a lot. Again, lighting shit. Here with Carl. We're just coming up to the entrance here. This is quite an interesting, unique little part of it. Again, can't see a lot. Defo need better lighting. But here's the entryway. We'll walk into it.
That's where we were today.
Yeah, this is where we came earlier today. This is really cool. A little archway to come into it. Just kind of set. Whoa, that light just came on. That light was not on just before. I just missed that. Wow. I've got a little orb floating on the screen here. It's really weird. Wow. Wow, it's just gone off again. That's nuts. Just as we get here. And this here is just explains where everything is. Whoa, the light just came back on again. It's flickering too. It's crazy. Oh, that spooked me out a little bit. So, if you come to have a look yourself where Margaret Burke's, whoa, the light just flickered off again. Resting spot is, she's around here somewhere, not far from, if you're coming down Barbados Street, on your right hand side you'll see the Barbados Street Cemetery sign. There's one across here too as well, but she's around this section here. It is unmarked, unfortunately, but it's quite a big cemetery. I didn't realise how big it was considering it's split in two. And this here also has notable graves, so I might check out some of these names. The light's just gone off again. Barbados Street Cemetery. That light has just gone off again. And back on as we're looking at it. Crazy. Right, so we're just about to go over and have a look at, see if we can find Margaret's resting spot. I'm very, whoa, the light just went off again. It could be just a coincidence and a faulty light, but how weird is that? It's creepy. Right, should we go and have a look, Carl? Eerie on this side. Already a couple of noises here that creeps me out a little bit. Probably not one of the most creepiest cemeteries I've been to. Mind you, I've been to a lot of cemeteries during the day. See or hear anything, comment in the box below. Timestamp it so I can go back and check it out when you're editing this kind of stuff. Surprising how much you actually miss, as I discovered last week. Wow, this is kind of like eerie through here. Feels a little bit like the Invisible Man or something like that.
Is there anyone here? Margaret Burke, are you here? Can you indicate that you are here? If you are here. Can you please make a sound or a noise?
So we're here at the Barbados Cemetery in the Roman Catholic section. We came here earlier today, and here we scope out where Margaret Burke's, nicknamed Maggie's, headstone is. But as we found out today, that there's not even a memorial here. They didn't replace anything with it. The information I read was incorrect. So we managed to find a picture of where it used to be, and we're going to do an EVP section and a E.M.F reader as well, just to see if we can pick anything up here. I'm just going to scope it out a little bit and apologise for the lighting again. My battery pack was flat. Good old Justin had not charged it. We'll try and do our best, see if we can see anything out of the ordinary around here. I do apologise for the traffic behind us. Just random headstones in between trees, it's kind of weird. I don't think I could live beside a cemetery. So we've come up to a little spot. Sorry, just wait for that car to go by. This is close to where Margaret has been buried. Carl's just calling me. Better check out what he's doing. Yeah.
Oh my god. What? They were moving hard out before I yelled at. See, look.
Oh, yeah, I can too.
There's no wind. There's no wind.
I know there is no wind. That's kind of weird. I heard a couple of noises around behind this earlier.
There's not enough wind to make those move. Is there anyone here?
I keep feeling like I hear someone behind me. So guys, we're kind of here around the spot where Margaret is buried. There's a headstone here. And then there is another one here. And then somewhere back down here, a wee bit further, sort of about here, facing back towards E.M.F, is where her headstone should have been. It is now no longer. We're going to do an E.M.F reader in a second and check and see if there's any activity. And it's okay, there's someone over there. Wow. But we're just going to check this out for a little bit more, see if we can see or hear anything before we start doing a spirit box section as well. This area is extremely old. It was an old part of Christchurch. A lot of history here. We did have a look at some of the dates and ages of sorry, I just heard some noises around over here somewhere. It's a whole bunch of random headstones just like growing in like ivy and stuff. But what I was saying was there's lots of young people that are buried here. Quite a lot of them. There's a few children. We explored the other side of the cemetery a wee bit as well. We did get a little confused earlier today. Looking. I'm sorry for the terrible lighting again. I do have lighting on its way. Oh, it's going off. Margaret, are you here? If you are, dim the light. Twice. For some reason, yeah. Can you see it? It's going right up to orange now. Margaret Burke, are you here? Give us a sign. Dim the light if you're here, Margaret Burke. Margaret, are you here? Give us a sign. Oh yeah, just went off to yellow. It's flashing well enough. Have you got this? It's going off. Something's definitely here. We don't mean to disrespect you or anything, we just want to talk to you. Was Simon in love with you, Margaret? Did you and your cousin Kate make fun of him? Did you once love Simon, Margaret?
Yes.
Were you too embarrassed to be with him because he was of colour? No. Does Simon still haunt you, Margaret? Demon, I heard demon. Why was there a blood stain on your headstone? Is there anybody else here want to talk as well? No. I saw a shadow figure over there.
Where's the other torch?
Are you still here, Margaret? Okay, Margaret, we'll leave you to it. We're very sorry. We hope you're resting in peace.
Do not come home with us.
Don't follow us home, just stay in the light. Thank you, Margaret. Do you want to go explore down that way a little bit?
Yeah.
Oh, my torch keeps flicking on and off. It's quite creepy. These headstones, if you come during the day, you'll be able to see them clearer. Do apologise for the traffic noises. Oh, sounds like someone's walking behind me. Keep getting a feeling like I need to look over my shoulder. Found another gravestone here earlier today, but I want to check out and do an EVP. It looks a little bit creepy. It was completely caged in. Looks like it's been vandalised a little bit. If you guys hear anything, make sure you leave a comment below in the comments. I'll check them out. Leave a timestamp. But this here is what I want to do. An EVP by and see what we get. Anybody want to talk to us? Feel free to talk. Hello. What's your name? Over there. It looks like a black spot over by that light. The house light. There's a shadow figure over there. Who's behind us? Speak clearly. What is your name? We don't mean no harm or disrespect. Whoa, what was that? Let's go. We should go. I'm a little bit creeped out. Let's go down here. Oh, I hate shivers. Okay, we're gonna leave you now. Stay here. No one is welcome to come back with us. Go to the light. Rest in peace. Thank you. My phone's going completely out of focus. So look, my phone's out of focus, it won't focus. Why won't my phone focus? So just a second ago, I stopped recording and there was a noise over here somewhere. It literally sounded like someone was talking behind us, and there's nobody here other than the traffic going by. Which, I might add, is a little annoying. But just what happens when you have a cemetery on a main thoroughfare. And also, I was doing an E.M.F reading meter thing while I was not recording before as well, and it went nuts over here at this spot, right up to red. So, very interesting. We are now going to go down the hill over here a little bit further, and then we'll probably start wrapping things up here, and we're going to go and do a EVP session over in Montreal in the corner of Cambridge Terrace, roughly around this spot where Margaret Burke's old house used to be. I don't know if it's still there or not, but we're going to go check it out and see what we get through the EVP. So we're just going to walk down here for a bit, see if we can catch anything else. It's a little creepy. It's going to be interesting with this footage. See what we might see back here. Fortunately, the car was going the other way, leaving me here by myself. This bit to me was another creepy bit around here. Just down the hill here. I will slide some day shots in here for you guys so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. I swear to God, I just heard something right here. This is really creepy. It sounded like someone brushing something with their foot. Oh, I'm getting cold shit looking down that side. Another creepy thing. A fully charged Bluetooth mini speaker for you guys so we could up the volume with the EVP recording, and it was totally dead. It turned on for 2 seconds and then turned straight off. It's brand new, fully charged. Hadn't used it since I charged it. So over here was where we kind of saw the shadow figure earlier. And again, I heard that noise again. I know Carl's just up over there. I don't know if you can see where we flashed the light. Yeah, this end of things creeps me out a little bit. So we're just outside William and Eliza Robinson's location vicinity of the house where Margaret Burke got stabbed by a butter knife from Simon Cedino, the butler. Margaret was a maid, obviously, for these people, and we're just here to go and find out if she would like to talk to us, see if we can get anything on their EVP. So unfortunately, the house probably is no longer here anymore. Something else has been placed here. It's just a building by the looks of what I assume is the corner of Cambridge Terrace and Montreal Street. So yeah, let's see if we can hear or see anything. So it is now a Structex building. This is the location of where the house used to be. So yeah, this is where it is. So we're just standing by an empty spot. Hopefully we're in a sort of close enough vicinity of capturing something. This E.M.F reader is going off a little. So hopefully Margaret wants to speak to us. And just a little fun fact on the way driving here, William Robinson and Eliza Robinson moved out of this location a year later, and they, which is now the George Hotel, had a townhouse there that they lived out the rest of their lives, and they didn't want to stay in this location purely because obviously there was a murder, and it was quite well known around Christchurch. We don't want to disrespect you, we just want to talk. If you don't want us here, we'll leave.
You can't follow us home.
How many spirits are here? Who else is here? What's your name? Why are you here? Okay, thank you for talking.